because gas here is 409, and that's regular 409. But if you Hi guys, welcome back to another video here at Moes. Well, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. If you already subscribed to my channel, welcome back. Make sure you like this video. All the information is going to be down below, especially that subscribe button. Make sure you hit it, and let's move on to this video. So, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about what to expect when you move into Guam. If you've been following my videos, my channel, you'll know I recently moved to Guam. Yes, I did move to Guam, and now I'm going to be telling you things I've learned so far with being here. And let's just say it's a big change from the mainland. And I lived in Hawaii, and even it's not the same. Not the same at all. So let's start. I made a list of hopes. You see all that? Yes, list. Because I don't want to forget anything. Everything ain't even written here because I was like, I gotta stop writing because I'm going to fill up too much pages. I'm just going to talk about it. Okay. So somebody asked me why did I move to Guam. Okay, so family members moved here and they asked me if I wanted to come. I was like, why not? You know, I really love to travel and I want to hit off as many places as I can. You know, so why not travel when I can? So basically, that's the reason I'm here. Okay. So let me tell you. Okay. The flight I used to live in Illinois, so it's very expensive. So I think I paid $1,500 plus for a ticket from Illinois to here. Now, I did not do a direct flight because that is like way too long. But I did, so my flight I had 2 stops. It took 2 days, but I didn't have to sit there for at least 16 hours at once. Now, it took, in my flight, I think it took like 30-something hours to get from Illinois to here. And like I said, I had 2 stops, one in Seattle and then one in Seoul. And then, yeah, hopped those planes. I think it was way better than doing a straight flight because I don't use the bathroom on planes. I've never used the bathroom on planes, and I've ridden a bunch of planes. I just can't use the bathroom. So I like that you can get off, you know, roam around the airports, do whatever. And I had such a couple of long layovers that I was able to use the bathroom, freshen up, and all that other stuff in between. So I really like that, but it is expensive. So getting to Guam, the sights were beautiful. You see nothing but greens from the tree life and all the land, and you see nothing but the crystal blue waters of the ocean. So all the sights, any place you go, you just look out and it's such a pretty sight. So they get a plus on the sights. Another plus they get, it's hot all year round. I just came from Illinois, like I said before, and it was snow. And I am so over snow. I never want to have snow again if I don't have to. So that's definitely a plus. Ain't no snow. So, and even as I was saying about hotness, they have a rainy season, but during that rainy season, it's still hot too. Like I wasn't cold. Like we've been wearing shorts and tank tops, t-shirts. No jacket. You know, I wear gym shoes because you're used to it, but you really don't have to because it gets really hot. So you might want to pop on some sandals. But yeah, it's still hot. Like, I ain't been here in December yet, so we'll see. I'll give you an updated one if it gets cold and all this stuff and let you know. But I doubt it. When I lived in Hawaii, it didn't get cold. And like I said, it's almost basically the same thing. So, next thing, the culture here is Samoan culture. You know, they have a mix of everything, Korean, Japanese, all that is here, but the major one is Samoan. And, you know, it's a really beautiful culture. The food is really good. So that's another plus to it. Just like Hawaii, It has lots and lots of tourists. They have a tourist area that's crowded all the time. So lots and lots of tourists. Well, you don't get them like in like they're all in like the downtown area, like where the people live in and the local shops and all that stuff. It's not a lot of tourists there. It's just where the outlets are and the place they designated. You can say designated for tourists. So it's a lot of people over there, but not a lot of people go over to the touristy places. What you do if you know, if you want to see it and you go to tours, you're in tourist mode like we were in tourist mode. We're not in tourist mode no more. We haven't seen it all, so we're just everyday living here in Guam, getting too used to the lifestyle. So yeah, there's tourist place. They have a couple of bases here, the Navy and the Air Force Base. And unless you're military, I don't know what to say because you get gas here, it's $4.09, and that's regular, $4.09. But if you're military, you get it for like $2.63 or something like that. So if you're not military and you just moved here, be prepared to pay an arm and leg for some gas, and that's not cool. It's just $4.09 is just not cool for some gas. That's ridiculous, ridiculous. Lucky the people I came to move with are military. So guess what? When I do get a car, they're gonna fill it up because I ain't paying $4.09 for no gas. No ma'am. No ma'am. Yeah. So okay, this ain't a plus. This is really bad. The speed limit around Guam is 35 for the whole island. 35. Like that is just the slowest thing ever. Not a lot of people obey that. Not even the police obey that unless it's like in a school area. But when I'm driving, people are zooming. I'm like, you definitely not doing 35. But I think that whole speed limit is ridiculous. 35. Who drives 35 miles per hour? Unless you're in. Don't tell me you drive slower than that when you're in a school area. But 35 miles an hour. I'm not used to that. Illinois, all that was like 55, 60, and that's what I'm used to driving. So driving at 35 miles an hour is so slow to me. I hate it. I'm one of those people that don't really follow it unless, like I said, school area or populated area. But other than that, I'm keeping up with the rest of the people about living in Guam. The biggest retail that they have here is Kmart. I kid you not. Kmart is their biggest thing. They have one that is crowded 24/7 because it's the biggest retail they have here. And it is ridiculous. Like, they have no Walmart. They don't have a Target. And when I tell you I'm missing those, I am missing those. I stayed in Walmart and Target. Those were my stores. But they don't have them here. They do not have them. You get a Kmart, you better be happy with that. They do have an outlet here, but it's not really. They have Ross and Forever 21, and that's it. They got like a Skechers, and yeah, the outlet is not really that good. Other than Ross and Forever 21. That's it. That is so it. They have all the big name, Tommy, Gucci. You know, they have their own little downtown boulevard for that, where they have all those. But even those prices aren't cheap. Like, I guess like a lot of the tourists come from like Japan and China and stuff, and they come here and, you know, they shop or whatever. I guess it's cheaper for them here than where they live. So those shops do get a lot of business. They get lots of business from the tourists. Yeah, but it's very disappointing not to have Walmart and Target. If you understand what I'm going through, if you understand how I'm feeling right now, not having a Target and Walmart is so depressive. So that's a definite minus for Guam. just like everybody else, the ropes are jacked up to the max. Most of all of them are jacked up, jacked up. So be careful when you drop them. Because it's an island, everything has to be shipped in, so it's very expensive. Most items are at least $2 to $3 more than what you would pay in the mainland, which is ridiculous. But I guess you knew that coming to the island. You know one will be cheap because everything has to be shipped in. So that's another. When it comes to fast food, you know, in mainland, you know, McDonald's is the popular fast food, at least one of the most popular ones. Not here. They have maybe 2 McDonald's on the island, but it's not the most popular fast food. People here really, really like KFC and Wendy's. Like, there's a KFC and Wendy's on every corner. KFC, Wendy's, and Domino's. Let me not forget Domino's. Those 3 are on every corner. Unless you're eating local food, those are the 3 that's everywhere. I mean, I'm not kidding. They're everywhere. Every corner, there's a Wendy's or KFC or Domino's. That's what they love here. I don't know. They don't have my Chipotle. I haven't seen the Olive Garden. They have a Chili's and Ruby Tuesday. And yeah, but they don't have my Chipotle. That's what I miss. I miss Chipotle. They don't have Buffalo Wild Wings. I miss that too. So it's a little different here because I can't get my stuff. So that's another thing. And then they also have a big stray population. Cats, dogs, chickens, everything is just running loose here. You can go down the street and see like 5 dogs just running around because I don't know why the stray population is so big here. I guess a lot of people can't travel with their dogs, or I don't even know why. I'm not going to even say. But it's so many stray animals down here. It's ridiculous. Cats, and then because they're stray, they're just populating so much. So yeah, that is some of the things you should expect when you're moving to Guam. I've seen all the islands because for one, it's not that big, so I go back and forth. You see all of it. So I've seen all the islands, seen all the popular areas and stuff like that. And so this is just what this is just my opinion of what to expect when you move to Guam. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my next video.